Calendar. A year is the time it takes for the Earth to orbit around the Sun. There are two types of years, solar year and sidereal year. A calendar year is adjusted by adding a leap day to February every 4 years. Leap years are omitted in century years unless the year is divisible by 400. Months were originally based on the lunar cycle, but they have been adjusted to correspond with the seasons. The ancient Egyptians, Sumerians, and Babylonians used lunar calendars. Julius Caesar added 90 days to the Roman calendar to make it match the seasons. Pope Gregory XIII made the last year of the century a regular year unless it was divisible by 400. The Gregorian calendar does not have months of equal duration. The Moon. The Moon revolves around and rotates on its axis while orbiting the Earth. The Moon's orbital plane is tilted with respect to its axial tilt and the Earth's orbital plane. The Moon's diameter is about a quarter the size of the Earth's and its mass is about 1/81st that of the Earth's. The Moon's orbit is elliptical and it has a perigee and apogee position every month. The Moon's synodic month is about 29.53 days, while its sidereal month is about 27.32 days. We always see the same face of the Moon from Earth because it takes one sidereal month to complete one rotation and one revolution. Only 59% of the Moon's total surface is visible from Earth. The remaining 41% of the Moon is never seen from Earth. The angle of relative view from Earth causes changes in the Moon's librations, allowing us to see an additional 9% of the Moon's surface at times. Solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Eclipses happen when one celestial body casts a shadow on another. Lunar eclipses occur when the Earth's shadow falls on the Moon, while solar eclipses happen when the Moon blocks the sunray. The shadow that completely blocks the light is called the umbra, and the partially shaded area is called the penumbra. The Moon orbits the Earth and also goes around the sunray. Its orbit is inclined at an angle to the plane of the ecliptic. The 2 points where the Moon's orbit intersects with Earth's are called nodes. When the Sun, Moon, and Earth are in a straight line, it's called SYZVGY. A solar eclipse happens when the Moon is in front of the Sun as seen from Earth. Solar eclipses occur on the day of the new moon. If the Moon is closer to Earth, a total solar eclipse can happen. An annular eclipse happens when the Moon is farther from Earth and looks smaller than the Sun. The zone of totality is a narrow area where the total solar eclipse can be seen. A partial solar eclipse can be seen from areas outside the zone of totality. Total solar eclipses usually last only a few minutes, up to 7.5 minutes. A lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth comes between the Moon and the Sun and casts a shadow on the Moon. Lunar eclipses occur on the days of full moon, but not every full moon has an eclipse as the alignment must be perfect. A total lunar eclipse occurs when the Moon passes through the umbra of the Earth's shadow. There can be a maximum of 5 solar and 3 lunar eclipses in a year, and eclipses of the same type repeat after an interval of just over 18 years. The synodic month begins with the new moon, followed by crescent moon, first quarter, gibbous moon, and finally, the full moon. After the full moon, the phases of the Moon repeat in a reverse sequence, leading to a new moon at the end of the synodic month. The Moon has different phases. The synodic month begins with the new moon. After 3.75 days, the crescent moon appears. The first quarter appears after 7.5 days. The gibbous moon appears after 11.25 days. The full moon appears after 14.75 days. The remaining days show the same phases in reverse order. The synodic month ends with the new moon again. Moon and tides. Tides are the regular rise and fall of water in seas and oceans. The moon is the main cause of tides, but the sun also has an effect. High tides of greater magnitude are called spring tides and occur during full and new moons. Low tides of lower magnitude are called neap tides and occur during the first and last quarters of the moon. Tidal range, the difference between high and low tide, varies by location. Bay of Fundy has the highest tidal range in the world. Locations with high tidal range are ideal for generating tidal energy. Tidal bores, a vertical wall of water, can sometimes occur in rivers due to tides. Tides can cause tidal currents and flow of sea water into bays and gulfs.